Only 1 minute after takeoff, the shuttle exploded. Rockets take off by fuel and oxygen combusting and pushing hot exhaust out the end so that the rocket can go upward. The cause of the explosion of the Challenger shuttle was due to the O-rings of the rocket boosters not being sealed properly and gas leaks from inside that combustion chamber leaking out into the external fuel tank. There were a lot of other factors that played into this happening, and the article listed a few, but the one that stood out to me the most was that there was a lack of communication and miscommunication between different levels in the NASA organization. This is what NASA could have done differently. Just as in any office or business or professional setting, communication is vital. With lives at stake and so much money being put into this situation, that's one thing that's so simple to take care of, it shouldn't have been overlooked. In 1977, Roger Bizjoke, we're going to call him Roger, knew there was a problem with the boosters, and he went to management about it. However, management kind of overlooked it, and even though he persisted and throughout the years mentioned solutions or different ways that they could handle it, it seemed that managers continued to push it off to the side. I like to think that if I were in his position, I would have gone over management's head and taken control of the situation myself and caused or corrected the problem so that nothing bad would have happened. However, thinking realistically, I can imagine and understand how he went forward, following their protocol and following their advice in order to keep his job, to support his family, and to support the lifestyle that he had at that time period. I've often heard that history repeats itself, but it doesn't have to. If we can learn from mistakes of the past and from the problems that people faced or even maybe caused in some instances, I think it can improve the future. In case in the Challenger shuttle, both communications and technologies and processes could have been improved. It's always important to protect the general welfare and focus on the long-term effects of our choices. I work in an orthodontic office, and to me, the customer is always right. And I've learned the hard way that regardless what's going on around you, you make sure that the general public and the customers and the clients or the patients or whoever you're working with are taken care of despite everything else, whether that's management or whether that's maybe coworkers that you're with. You put them first and you make sure that the overall situation is being taken care of and handled correctly.